This is the book review with musical connections for Ohana Means Family, written by Alima Loomis and illustrated by Kennard Pak. This book is beautifully written and illustrated and has so many connections for the music classroom, including a cumulative form and then cultural connections to Hawaii. Here's what I found. The big takeaway here is to use the cumulative form and also the cultural connections in your music class. I researched to see if culture bears were part of the making of this book. The author was born and raised in the islands. In telling the story of the most traditional Hawaiian food, poi, the author hopes to bring a story about the connection between food, family, and the earth. The real culture bear is who she collaborated with to write the cultural notes in the back of the book. Hokuao Pellegrino is part of Noho'ana farm, which cultivates kalo. He gives the rich history of the plant and the food that's made from it. I'll link to some cool sites from Pellegrino in the notes. As most cumulative forms begin, we are introduced with the main refrain, which is, "This is the poi for our Ohana's luau." More verses are added, and you finally get to the ending. "This is the stream of sunlit gold, flooding the land that's never been sold, where work the hands so wise and old, that reach through the water clear and cold, into the mud to pick the kalo, to make the poi for our Ohana's luau." There are 10 verses or phrases to the cumulative form. Each one could have a movement, a melody, or an unpitched percussion instrument to represent it, and recreate the book in your class with melody and/or rhythm and movement. The book also is a great jumping off point into Hawaiian culture and how all cultures use shared experiences to come together. And the last connection is to look at other cumulative songs, which include Bought Me a Cat and I Hear Spring, which I'll link below. And here are a few of my other favorite cumulative songs. My Aunt Came Back, Hole in the Middle of the Sea, Rattlin' Bog, She'll Be Coming Round the Mountain, Had a Little Rooster, and There Was an Old Lady. There are many more out there, but those are a few of my favorites. So I highly recommend Ohana Means Family. It's a great book.